y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I already began my pre-shuffle before I pressed the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces, bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is going to speak of somebody receiving some type of pleasant surprise. I'm saying pleasant because it's giving something that's more so changing a person's view on a situation. This may come via like having a premonition, having a dream, a moment of deja vu, or something. You know what I mean? Either way it goes, it speaks of somebody having a new idea, or again, a new thought, a new urge to create something is what I'm hearing. Okay. I ain't mean to drop two. What's that? 6 of Wands. Okay. So it's something surrounding somebody's public recognition or public reputation, the support they receive. But the first card out we have is Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands speaks of somebody taking some type of major action, somebody taking some type of big moves. This can speak of a new project, something that is really going to push somebody forward. Oh, somebody feel a certain type of way about it, baby, because that's that 9 of Swords that just jumped. Look, but it ain't come out, so we gonna leave that as right on in there. Matter of fact, we gonna push it on back. Get your ass back in there. Somebody feel a certain type of way. Okay. You got 10 of Swords. So you may have went through some type of painful ending, some type of situation where you found out that people that were close to you was actually backstabbing you or betraying you in some way, shape, or form. I'm hearing something about somebody coming out of a situation with nothing, or coming out, you know, like alone. And we do have the Death card here, so there may have been an actual ending, you know, if somebody did pass away, my condolences. But this may also speak of something changing, something ending, something metamorphing into something different than what it was, you know, in previous times or beforehand. You know, I don't know, because this Ace of Wands can even speak of somebody taking some type of major action which caused some type of painful ending or brutal ending. Yeah. We have 3 of Cups. So due to this ending, I'm hearing something about like a celebration. This might even be something with a repast or something like that. You coming across somebody at another person's repast. I'm hearing something about somebody that's not supposed to be there or something. I don't know. It's some type of celebration of life, though, with this 9 of Pentacles. This speaks of somebody's luxurious lifestyle, somebody reaping what they have sown. Well, no, that's more so 6 of Pentacles. But this is like somebody being able to enjoy their harvest, like being able to enjoy the seeds that they have sown or something like that. And with this 2 of Pentacles, it was some type of keeping up multiple priorities or something like that that somebody is doing, which is justified. You have the World card. So a cycle may have come to completion, or something has come to wholeness or something like that. You know, with this World card, this can speak of something being worldwide, like something being accessible around the world, around the universe. This could be something like being done on the internet, or something that has like, how can I explain it? Because you know how you have like franchises and stuff like that, like where somebody just it's a corporate name or something. What is okay? And you have the Strength card. So the Strength card speaks of something being like a major influence. This speaks of, you know, I'm hearing something about withstanding the test of time, being brave enough to withstand the test of time or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Hey, 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, though. It speaks of somebody being satisfied, somebody feeling fulfilled, somebody's goals being met. What is this Ace of Wands? What's this new project? You have the Lovers. So this may have something to do with somebody partnering up with somebody, or somebody coming into union or companionship. Something more so being divinely led. What is this, Lovers, for Pisces? You have 10 of Cups in a reverse. So it's something about somebody's dreams being shattered, or somebody's fulfillment being shattered. What is going on? You have 3 of Wands. So this 3 of Wands speaks of somebody progressing or moving forward, expanding toward like some type of victory or celebration or something like that. Somebody may have even moved or traveled or something like that. Something may have like this, a lover's dynamic or a unionship, even something with somebody's family, you know, could have broken down, and then somebody explored other options, you know, moving or traveling, or again, I'm hearing eloping. Somebody did something to move towards something different. And you got 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups can speak of something causing a tower when it came to somebody's past emotions, somebody's innocence, somebody's naiveness. It's really given that somebody really learned some type of emotional lesson, like something changed, you know, about, again, the way that somebody viewed another person or a situation. And here's this Page of Cups again. You know, this epiphany. You come into a sudden realization. That may be that somebody was not as innocent in a situation as they may have tried to present themselves, or something like that. Give me one more with this Page of Cups. Gave me 2. Right, an opportunity to work together or something like that. It's something with somebody having an idea or keeping faith when it comes to this collaborating or this building something together or something like that, in order to get like some type of opportunity. I keep them. Yeah, in order to get some type of opportunity. But it's given that somebody was being very frugal with their giving, or somebody was being very stingy. Somebody really wasn't pouring into a situation like they should have, but they still wanted, again, some type of grand opportunity or some type of prosperous opportunity. Like somebody's trying to manifest some type of prosperity or some type of stability, you know. And again, it seems like with this painful ending or this backstabbing energy or whatnot that took place, that may have opted out, you know what I mean, when it came to this Ace of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Yeah, something was laid to rest when it came to this lover's dynamic. Somebody decided to retreat. A rebirth took place. It was some type of healing that took place. Somebody learned to be sensible. What's this 4 of Swords energy? Yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody was being very deceitful. It's given that they once thought that they was getting away with something, and now they have been caught, which is why this 10 of Cups is in the reverse. Their dreams has been shattered. It's really giving somebody being under judgment or something like that, and them wanting to come clean. But see, somebody, it's like mentally, it's something going on mentally with the person, you know what I mean? Because look, 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, like it's super challenging. Somebody is finding it hard to maintain control of a situation, because it's giving all of, you know what I mean, the shit that they did. They can't really come forward with it. Like somebody probably would have to admit that they were flawed, you know what I mean, during a whole time span or something like that. The whole time that you thought that you were being patient. Look, 4 of Pentacles. They was holding on to whatever it was that they was doing, the movements that they were making, like what they actually wanted to celebrate, what they actually desired, you know. And again, it seems like somebody was, they could see themselves being successful when it came to them getting their desires met, you know. But again, they're under judgment from holding on to something or not giving accordingly. Star card. Yeah. So somebody was holding on to something that they knew and was keeping faith that you would stay in this naive energy, or you would be unaware. You would be like in this childlike energy. It's really giving like a trusting them. You would continue to trust them. You would continue to pour in them. You would continue to keep faith in them. Knight of Pentacles. But see, it's like you would continue to do all of this while at the same time this person was sticking in some type of routine. Like they were keeping up. It's really giving somebody depleting a situation. So you may have noticed some type of financial loss or something like that. Or this person may have been the type of person that has some type of lack mindset. You know what I mean? Where again, they just always mopey, always the victim or something. What's going on with this Knight of Pentacles? Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so it's something about you being made aware, you know what I mean, again, of this routine, and noticing that it was actually causing you some type of lack in your finances, or some type of loss in your finances, or something like that. And again, this had a lot to do with who you was collaborating with, who you were building with. Like you suddenly was made aware. And with this Eight of Wands, you changed something. When it came to this opportunity, you changed something when it came to the actions. There's some type of quick communication or something like that took place as well too. It's like maybe you had an epiphany, you had a dream, and you took action immediately after or something like that. Yeah, but again, something that ended quickly when it came to this opportunity. What is this Death card for this person? You have a King of Cups, which laid something to rest, or a King of Cups, which who may have gotten some type of illness or something like that. You know, when it came to this lover's dynamic, or retreating from this lover's dynamic. Who is this King of Cups? Three of Swords. Heartbroken. So this King of Cups was somebody who presented themselves like to be balanced, presented themselves to be in control of their emotions. They had some type of intuitive gift as well too, some type of healing capabilities. But again, this person operated from like a hurt place, if that makes sense to you. And with this Seven of Swords in the reverse, again, this is something that this King of Swords King of Cups may want to come clean about. But again, like I said, these dreams done been shattered, and they can't necessarily tell you, look, this magician shit. Because somebody was trying to hold on to this victory. They was trying to hold on to the way that they seen something coming out. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? Yeah, 20. It's something with some thought, some type of manipulation, some type of mental energy somebody was trying to hold on to. I'm telling you, they was trying to give you very minimum clarity or something like that. Like keep you confused, keep you like not knowing which way to go, or in some type of uncertain energy, some type of unsure energy, you know. What's going on with this magician? Five of Pentacles. This magician lost some type of work or something like that they were invested in, or lost some type of stability. You know, again, when it came to them keeping faith in like the fact of you being naive, or you trusting them, is some type of abandonment or something like that. What is going on with this Five of Pentacles in this magician? Yeah, you got a Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. So it's something with this magician trying to keep you in an illusion, you know, so that you would be in like a generous energy with them. You would continue to give to them, even though, you know, they were continuously doing the same thing. Again, like, you know, I always say, like, the definition of insanity, you know. They want to keep on doing the same thing, hoping that you would notice, and you would continuously invest in them, be generous with them, be in some type of exchange. But again, it's something with you holding on to this Seven of Cups energy, some type of illusions, you know, some type of emotional investments, like, oh, this is going to happen, that is going to happen, we're going to build this, we're going to grow this, we're going to invest in this, we're going to do that, we're going to have this, we're going to buy, you know what I mean? Like somebody kept you wrapped up in your head, like with these illusions, so that you would not walk away. But again, it's something with you being made aware of what they was building, or some type of collaborating energy. High Priestess. See, that's what changed your inner knowing, you trusting yourself. You may have went through some type of purification process, or some type of fasting energy or something like that. It's something with you resetting your energy, you cleansing your energy when it came to this Seven of Cups. All this fake shit that somebody was trying to spin you, this narrative. And again, it changed some type of opportunity when it came to this celebrating, this collaborating, this friendship. This may have even been like some type of third party energy, somebody else who was in on it. You know what I mean? Somebody who was aware of what this person was doing. and didn't say nothing, was rolling with them. What's this Three of Cups energy? Five of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Somebody was celebrating thinking that they was getting away with this shit. This King of Cups. This King of Cups, like, intentionally was placing you in some type of, it's like abusive relationship, mentally manipulating you, lying to you, not caring if you were hurt, not caring, you know what I mean? And again, this King of Swords is now in a Nine of Swords due to this type of energy. Somebody feels hopeless, they feel in despair because, again, they ended up taking a loss. Look, justice. That's justice for their heartbreak. Because, again, somebody is still trying to hold back the actions that they took in order to shatter this Ten of Cups they self. It's like somebody wants to constantly blame something on another person, and that way they feel like it's justified, the actions that they take in. But it's like, yeah, no, it's not. Look, you got a Queen of Cups, and you have Five of Cups crossing the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is somebody who's able to feel, right? This Queen of Cups is somebody who's receiving some type of intuitive message, some type of warning signs or something like that when it comes to this Magician energy and what they're trying to hold on to in order to get this victory. With this Five of Cups, you know, it's given that somebody is in regret. And they in regret about some type of, again, being so naive their self. Being in this lack mindset their self, thinking that you would be so gullible, you know what I mean, not to notice, or so unaware, like somebody, they was tripping. But they in regret, again, about these goals because they feeling very dissatisfied with the way that something turned out, or the way it's turning out. Chariot energy. Because there's something about you being able to move forward with authority, or this Queen of Pentacles actually moving forward, regaining control of an out of control situation. You stood up for yourself. Gain some type of confidence. There's something with you being stable enough to leave behind some type of familiar territory or something, you know what I mean, that you was used to. What's going on with this Chariot? Temperance. Look, with this High Priestess. Somebody overdid something. They was real obsessive when it came to this Seven of Cups, these illusions, all this fake shit. You know what I mean? And again, you had some type of inner knowing. You were made aware of it. And you walked away. You trusted yourself. You trusted the way that you was being guided. And again, somebody didn't learn from their lessons with this Temperance energy in the reverse. They regret trying to have some type of authority, trying to control a situation by overdoing it. By, you know what I mean? Somebody didn't, it's something with them not being patient. They was rushing. And again, when it came to the Seven of Cups, all these illusions, all these emotional investments, all these different options that they thought that they had, and with this Four of Cups in the reverse right next to it, you noticed that they was building something. You noticed that they was collaborating, they was doing something. Six of Pentacles. See, they kept on trying to take from you, trying to get you to give to them, trying to get you to be generous to them. It's something with them overdoing your energy. And again, you notice, hold on, you know what I mean? I'm being pulled on, or I'm being tugged on, or it's like you notice your antennas went up when it came to this Page of Pentacles. Whatever this person was trying to create. Look, when it came to this Nine of Pentacles, this luxurious lifestyle, this Ten of Pentacles that they was invested in. Somebody wanted some type of grand stability, I'm telling you, and they was going to get it in a malicious way. They was going to get it, you know, like they was being manipulative to get it. And then still presenting themselves in front of you like they were emotionally balanced, like they were in the upright, like they was cool. It was all good, you know, again. And ultimately, they was planning on laying something to rest when it came to this Lover's card. Because, see, they was focused on this Ten of Pentacles. But what's going on? You got Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords is going to speak of somebody being in some type of mental entrapment. Again, this is going to be you unaware of what this person was building. You was unaware. But at the same time, this person is now in some type of mental entrapment. They feel isolated. They feel outside of places that they want to be, or outside of people. It's something with some type of isolation, like them feeling like they don't belong, or them feeling, you know what I mean, inadequate, them feeling like they can't measure, like, yeah, somebody, but that's justice. Again, this grief, this sorrow, this heartbreak that they're experiencing due to, you know what I mean, this Seven of Swords in the reverse, this sneaky shit that they did. It's kind of like they built this for themselves. And now they feel a certain type of way that they have to live in it. I don't know when this flipped, but you have the Hermit. Again, that isolation. Somebody feels very alone. Yeah. But you have Eight of Pentacles, and that's what I was saying when it came to you. It was something with you being in the unknown when it came to what this person was building. It was some type of hidden energy, some type of illusions that they was keeping you in. It was some type of veiled energy. While again, they were having high hopes that one day something was going to pay off when it came to this Queen of Cups energy and what they was trying to manifest with holding on to in order to get this victory, I'm telling you. Somebody was on some real snake shit. And again, that's that Ten of Swords, that backstabbing. Like they were close enough to you for you to realize. Look, Tower. Caused a complete breakdown to whatever it was that they was building, whatever it was that they was hiding. Baby, you set that veil on fire and you stood there and watched that motherfucker go up in flames and you peered through the smoke. That's some cold shit, Pisces. I like that. Okay. What you say? Setting shit on fire. Setting shit on fire. All right. But again, it's a Tower. It's been a complete breakdown. It's been a complete shift, a change. And again, this person is now in regret. Where they once felt powerful, where they once felt strong, they don't feel that shit no more. They don't feel it no more. They feel abandoned. They feel like you walked away from them. They feel like you left them out in the cold, baby. They feel like they don't know where they're going to go, where their next meal coming from. None of that. Because again, they was keeping faith in you being naive. They ain't had no other plans. What's going on with this Tower energy? Hangman. Look, they viewing shit differently than how they viewed it before when it comes to you and your authority and your ability to control your own life and what the fuck you got going on around you. You have changed somebody's perception. And your perception has changed as well. You now understand and know the type of authority that you have, especially when it comes to your own life. It has a lot to do with the decisions that you make and the people that you choose to deal with. What's this Hangman energy? Ace of Cups, look, which gave you some type of new beginning. Because you continuously worked at something. It's something with this new perspective, like it's again enlightenment. It's like a new life, new beginning, awakening, new heightened spirituality, intuition. It's something with you moving different in everyday life, like period. Inside, outwardly, it was some type of shift. Something changed internally and it's being reflected outwardly. Yeah. And you view, you view a situation different now. And because you view it differently, like it's something with you not being, you ain't going back to visit. You don't give up. You ain't going back. What is this Ace of Cups? Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it's some type of mental blockage or something like that when it comes to this Nine of Swords energy. Somebody being in despair or somebody being hopeless. When it comes to this Six of Pentacles, being generous with somebody, or, you know what I mean, like reaping, getting out of a situation where somebody has put in, right? It's giving me that you being protected from somebody, or you being protected or shielded or something like that from a person. They're having creative blockages, like somebody, because it's giving like that misery loves company. So somebody is trying to dump energy onto you, like they might feel sad, grief, sorrow, right? But they're trying to place it onto you so that you feel that, so maybe you will reach out to them or something like that. Somebody might be very prideful, you know what I mean? Like they're not very forthcoming with how they feel, not very honest, not very accepting or something like that. Like somebody just, they keep that shit where it's at. You know what I mean? And they can't figure out, again, in this new beginning, how to get you to be generous with them, how to share with them, anything like that. Because you being in this high priestess energy has completely flipped the game and changed whatever opportunity that they thought they was going to have. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles? So, first of all, the Nine of Cups is what jumped, right? You know, the Nine of Cups speaks of you being satisfied, you being fulfilled, you reaching your goals, you being accomplished, comfortable, right? With this Two of Pentacles, this juggling and what you have manifested. So it lets me know that you in that energy, right? But what actually fell out is this Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Wands energy. So somebody, you know, when it comes to somebody's stability or somebody's contribution, this has a lot to do with somebody's divine inheritance as well too. Someone being able to tap into their spiritual gifts, their inner knowings. It's something with your ancestors, like actually accept and receive, you know what I mean, the guidance from your ancestors, your spirit teams, God, you know what I mean, himself, whatever it is that you subscribe to, baby, just double down in your faith, right? This person took some type of quick actions when it came to this Ten of Swords. Because there's something with this juggling multiple priorities when it came to their lifestyle, you know. But also, again, somebody is viewing something differently when it comes to this Page of Pentacles, what's actually being grown, like some type of skill that somebody has or something like that. It's even given that somebody is still refusing, you know what I mean, to try and acknowledge like what belongs to you or something, like they want to take something from you. But again, with this Knight of Wands, whatever quick action to rush in, this passion projects due to whatever the fuck feelings that they got is what landed them in this Eight of Swords, and it's justice that they in this heartbroken energy for being flawed. All that lying and shit. You got the Fool card, which came out sideways. Somebody know they took a foolish risk, which actually ended up being a bad risk, or it ended in bad results or something like that when it came to this Eight of Pentacles, because it's something that this Queen of Cups has already mastered when it came to manifesting, or it's something with being able to pull in energy or alchemize energy. Again, this Queen of Cups is able to see clearly. With this Magician energy, again, something has already been mastered. You know what the fuck you talking about, and you know to trust yourself. Hierophant, again, with these beliefs. Somebody rushed in and took a risk due to something that they thought that they knew, something that they was taught or something like that, which caused this motherfucking tower. And now they in regret because they ass, again, left out in the cold. Because you done gained enlightenment about this past shit. What's going on with this Hierophant? Two of Cups. This speaks, I heard marriage off top. Some type of marriage or proposal or something like that. You know what I mean? Some type of contractual agreement, mutual agreements between two people or something like that. Something has been sacrificed when it came to this Chariot energy. Somebody regaining control of the situation in order to be like in a stable position. Because, again, it is what it is. Shit, you notice the routine. You notice the routine, knocked they shit off, killed it, Eight of Cups, walked away from this partnership, this companionship, in order to get a new beginning. Because somebody did something too much with all that fake shit. Somebody walked away and walked right into their Ten of Cups. It's like giving like new contracts, I'm telling you, period. And with this Seven of Wands, somebody is having issues because it's like the mental clarity that they had on the situation, on how to get you to give to them, how to get you to see them a certain type of way. They don't have it anymore. That shit is shifted. And again, they can't telepathically communicate with you or anything. They having challenges. They finding it hard to maintain control because they suffering from delays. Like somebody don't know what action to take. And again, they don't know what action to take because with this World card, the cycle has come to completion. Nine of Cups. And you completely satisfied with your contribution. You satisfied with what you have received. You satisfied with what they have given. You satisfied with the lessons that you understand. You satisfied with the experiences that you had. You don't need to do that shit no more. You got it. You got it. And again, with the Ten of Pentacles, baby, you done tapped into your divine inheritance. It's something with you using a skill that you have or something like that. Look, you got King of Pentacles. Again, this King of Pentacles took some type of quick action to try to aid or toward somebody, place somebody in some type of mental entrapment, again, with this mental manipulation. And they felt like it was justice due to their heart being broken. But they ain't being honest. Look, Nine of Swords, that's what I'm saying. King of Pentacles, they in regret, despair, hopeless, anxiety, baby. They feel fucked up because they was not being completely fucking honest. They wasn't being honest about the actions that they took towards you. This is somebody who was trying to magnify. I'm telling you, everything that you did magnified the problem. Baby, if you sneeze, or if they sneeze and you didn't say bless you or something, somebody was holding a grudge against you. Like, they was just on some weird ass shit, I'm telling you. And they feel fucked up about whatever risk it is that they took to try to double down on you or work against you. Had high hopes that they was going to be able to take you down. Because, again, you see what the fuck going on. What's going on with this Nine of Swords? Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody got to decide the lesser of two evils when it came to whatever it was, you know, that they was believing. These spiritual beliefs. Like, it's like you have shifted somebody's belief. I kid you not. And it's something with them being unfair, them thinking from an unfair place. Again, I've said this before too in past reading. This is the type of motherfucker that'll tell you that karma don't exist and they be getting their ass toe up. No, they getting their ass toe up. But they want to convince you that karma don't exist so that, again, misery loves company. You can get your ass toe up with them too. Because this is the type of person that y'all could get a whooping together. And this motherfucker get their whooping first, be crying, you get your whooping. When you start crying, they gonna say, aha, and point at you and like, you remember how you had them siblings like that? Like, when y'all dumb it, like, you know what I mean? Come on now. Come on now. Somebody got to change what the fuck they thought they knew. Knight of Swords. Because, see, all this rushing in energy, trying to defend shit, trying to go against the grain, trying to play these mental games, trying to defend these lies when it came to this Two of Cups. All that shit done been let go of. All of it done been sacrificed. Again, there's something about a new perspective being gained. Somebody viewing something differently than how they seen it. But they walking away from that shit. Long story short, in authority, with enlightenment, with the lessons, being able to maneuver whatever challenges it is that placed in front of you, you know what I mean, coming up or whatnot. And yeah, you still open to learning. So moving forward, the challenges, period. Look, you got the Devil card. Somebody was trying to rush in on some type of demonic energy. Rush in on some type of toxic shit, some negative shit. Like they really wanted to keep you bound. Two of Wands, I'm telling you. They was exploring how to create challenges for you. They was exploring how to, you know what I mean? Like, they was trying to, it's weird. Like, somebody wanted to deplete you. Like, they want your energy like that. And it's like they want you to give it to them, though. It's something about you giving. Look, life cycles over and over and over and over again. This person probably tried to commit some type of negative tie or contract with you or something like that where you would have to give to them like for lifetimes or something. Like somebody was on some weird shit. And I keep saying somebody, but just for the sake, you know what I mean? Somebody was being used. So, you know, when it comes to their energy, their vessel, their soul, different things like that. But I'm going to keep it surface level with y'all right now. Just say they was a goddamn fool, you know? And they seeing things differently now. They done gained a different perspective about working with the devil. Now they want to walk away, you know, because this new beginning that they got to keep on doing some type of spell work or something like that. Somebody is committed. They aware that they actually link themselves in with some type of cold energy or something like that. And I'm going to leave that alone because I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to mind my business. But, baby, it's out here. And it is what it is. But with this Two of Wands, this moving forward, this exploring, this expanding, somebody is finding it challenging again because they don't know how to get your ass. They blocked off. What's going on with this Strength card? You're just too strong. Ten of Wands. Look. Just too strong. It's something with somebody being influenced to take actions which ended up burdening them. Again, somebody created extra responsibility for themselves when it came to them reaching their goals, to getting their actual Ten of Pentacles, tapping into their divine inheritance, linking up with their spirit team and stuff like that, because somebody used their skills in order to manipulate a situation. And again, presented themselves in some type of false pretense or false person when it came to, like, you know, It's something with laying something to rest, or it's even something with somebody giving protection or something like that. Like I used to say that, like, you know, if you with somebody, a partner, especially if it's a feminine and masculine dynamic, like, you should never need protection from your protector. You know what I mean? Because shit, the moment that you need protection from your protector, they're no longer protecting you. They about never was protecting you. They definitely trying to sacrifice your ass. Definitely trying to, you know what I mean? And then if you know that a person is in this type of energy towards you, you kind of got to question what is their real intentions for you. And, you know, it's a whole trickle down effect. That's what this seemed like it's going on. Like you went through a whole, hold on, you baby, you got to putting puzzle pieces together and lining shit up. And, you know what I mean? What you say, get up from the table, step back, look at it from a different angle, come back. You know what I mean? Because some shit just wasn't looking right. 5 of Wands. This petty conflict, this rivalry, this fighting, this fussing, this cussing for no fucking reason somebody wanted to do. Like, yeah, they created extra problems for themselves. Queen of Swords. Because now you have some type of mental clarity about what this person's ultimate goals was, how they were receiving their stability, what they felt like was stability all together. And you set some type of boundaries. You turn your back toward this person. You have some type of clear thoughts, clarity on the situation, and you may be speaking about it or something like that. Yeah. It's placing this person in some type of mental imprisonment. Look, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, both these hoes came out sideways. Both them bitches might be in regret. That might be this couple. But it's something with not only the way that you speaking, but the way that you taking action is actually justified. And that's why this person is feeling, you know, in despair. They feeling hopeless or having anxiety. Somebody's having issues sleeping at night. They having nightmares, I'm telling you. Every motherfucking time they close their eyes, it's a problem. And it has a lot to do with the risk that they take in order to master a situation, in order to achieve these goals, in order to get these notches in their belt loop, whatever the fuck it is that they doing. You got a King of Swords, which is something with the decision. Like a King of Swords being in two different mindsets. And again, Two of Swords in the reverse, knowing that they have to make a choice of like the lesser of two evils. Somebody do not like either option that they have or either choice that they have when it comes to the decisions that they have to make. But again, something is justified due to the actions. It's some type of action. This Queen of Wands might have did something. Who the fuck is this Queen of Wands? Right, Hermit energy, 5 of Wands. Somebody who's in conflict. Somebody who's isolated when it comes to this conflict. And so it seems like this King of Swords is going in hermit mode. Right? Doing some type of soul searching, going internal, and they being brought to the fact that it's these lies that they defended. This shit that they did, knowing that they weren't supposed to do, trying to keep you in some type of mental entrapment. Again, trying to sacrifice your ass, sacrifice this contract, this authority, trying to disregard your authority, like all of that. And again, with this 5 of Wands, you got the devil twice. 15 Wands, somebody is fighting their demons. Or they was left to fight their own demons when you walked away from a situation for a new beginning due to them excessively doing this spell work with this cult. I'm telling you, it's some type of battle even amongst this cult. These people are fighting with each other. Some toxic shit. Somebody was on some negative shit. Make you want to say it twice. Yeah, and these people fighting because judgment done been called due to whatever it was that they was exploring, due to whatever it was, whatever actions they thought they was going to take, whatever major moves it was that they thought that they was going to bust on you. They ass is under judgment. A whole heap of motherfuckers. And moving forward, they finding it challenging to maintain control of a situation because they ain't got the mental clarity, they ain't got the knowledge, they ain't got the understanding, they ain't got the experience. The motherfuckers just got the arrogance, they got the ego. Yeah, and they reaping what they have sown. That's something that you know. You know that some shit done changed quickly when it came to this opportunity. You even done said it. So again, somebody took some type of strong action, right? To burden some type of lover's dynamic or some type of divine contract that they were supposed to have. When this Queen of Swords found mental clarity, all that shit was shattered. She put an end to that shit. This whoever, you know what I mean, flip a switch them roll, however they go. Somebody found out what was going on, got their emotions in check, and put an end to that shit. You know what I mean? it's something with this Queen of Wands being able to foresee some type of victory when it came to this King of Swords playing on your naiveness. Now, that's what I'm saying. This Queen of Wands is some type of witch bitch. This Queen of Wands is somebody who got this King of Swords all wrapped up in their head, you know what I mean, by whatever it is that they presented to them. However they allured them in, they got this motherfucker to take a risk, and now they feel a certain type of way, because, you know what I mean, it's, how can I explain it? This bitch just not what she seems. She don't look like what she presented herself. No, nothing like that. This whole breaking bad. Either way it go. You know what I mean? She was banking, helping this King of Swords, because they were supposed to live it up off of your dime, off of your 10 of it, which lets you know that both of these hoes come from an ain't shit family. I'm going to back up off of that now, right? But this King of Swords was playing on your naiveness, not to mention this Queen of Wands was playing on this King of Swords naiveness. Understand how it was a whole big circle. The got, right? And now somebody is having some type of epiphany, because it's given that you already did this, but now somebody else coming behind you doing this. You had some type of epiphany or some type of message, some type of dream, received some type of message, and that you needed to go in hermit mode. You needed to do some soul searching, go internal. You know what I mean? And figure out what the fuck was actually going on. And when you did that, right, you put some type of conflict or battle between this Three of Pentacles, these people that was working together, this cult energy, them being on this demonic shit, because it's something with you pulling your energy back, where again, nobody had what they needed in order to accomplish whatever the fuck it was that they thought they was gonna build. But baby, now judgment done been called on this Ace of Pentacles, whatever the fuck it is that they thought that they was gonna build, because they played with the wrong one, is what it is. And it's giving me that you are fully aware of everything that's going on, and this shit might even be rocking them to their socks. I'm telling you, rocking them to their socks, because they nervous, baby. They nervous. And yeah, that's your read, Pisces. That's your read, baby.